Hi, I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Today's video is going to be a good old-fashioned wear and tear and what's in my bag video about my Chanel Jumbo, which I have had now for a little over 3 years. I'm going to show you how I store it, what fits inside. I am going to do mod shots, all of that good stuff. But before we get to that, I would like to tell you something very exciting. I have partnered with Ana Luisa to become one of their brand ambassadors. And I have some new jewelry pieces from them that I want to share with you. And I will put in close-ups because I know my camera doesn't always focus the very best on jewelry. But I got these adorable little huggy hoops, and one has a star and one has a moon. And then this beautiful necklace. This is like a little seed pearl, and then this is a mother of pearl. And these have 3 extenders or jump rings, if you will, so you can lengthen or shorten. I have both of these on the second one, which I love that, so it works with different necklines. And then this beautiful gold bead bracelet. Excuse my bruise. I've had a bruise for 2 weeks. It's not going away, but I love this. And this one is also adjustable, so I have that one on the smallest, but I like that it will work on any size wrist. So I was really excited to partner with them for many reasons. Their jewelry is absolutely beautiful. It's well made. It starts at $49, which is very reasonably priced for such good jewelry. It is all recycled metals. I think that is so cool. So if you get a piece that is plated, like these are all plated. I have a pair of 14 karat gold hoops that I showed you from them before, but if it's plated, it is 100% brass that is recycled and then plated with 14 karat gold in-house, and all of the gold, silver, everything 100% recycled. I had no idea that sustainable jewelry even existed, or what an impact on the environment that mining for precious metals does. So it's really cool. I really like their company, and they are trying to have a carbon-free footprint by the end of 2020. So I'm excited to announce that I've partnered with them. And now let's get into the Jumbo. So the Jumbos come in the white dust bags with the drawing of Coco, and it says Karl Lagerfeld on the bottom there. Pull this out. So the way I store it is in the dust bag, sitting upright. I did at the beginning of all of this quarantine and everything, I did take every single bag in my closet out, and I left them out for about 2 months. I had never done that before. It was cheerful going in my closet and just, you know, you're not going anywhere, but I'd go visit my closet. So I did put them back in the dust bags though, because of dust. That's just why you keep them in there. I always keep a piece of tissue paper on the chains here. Take that off. And I am going to insert some mod shots right now. I am 5'6" for reference, and I did these on a different day, but I will put those in and show you that. So I keep them with the felt that comes with it when you get the bag, and I leave that there. This one has the 2 holes for the snap and the button, and then there's a felt up here as well. I store the chains inside, and normally I would have my Zimone organizer in there instead of bubble wrap or you know, air paper, bubble paper, whatever you want to call it. But I have that out on my desk because it is full of things, so I can show it to you. So let's look the bag over, see if there's any wear and tear on it. So roll this together. My straps are still super squeaky. I had a lot of you tell me on, I forget which video, I was talking about the straps being squeaky, and some of you recently got this bag and don't have any squeak, and some of you recently got it and have squeak. So the older ones definitely have some squeak to them. So let's look this over really good. I didn't do this prior to the video. So there is no scratches on the CC, and of course this is in the caviar leather and of course silver hardware, but there's no scratches on the front of the bag, on the CC. There is nothing on either of the sides, the back or the bottom. So let me show you that. Bottom And here is the back of the bag and the other side. So let's look inside the bag, and I don't see any marks at all. So my lambskin one from the zipper here, it has an indent there. So nothing from this, because this caviar leather is really so durable. Nothing on the top there. Or let's see, in here on the red or the burgundy, I don't see any marks, and I don't see any scratches on the interior either. And I just got the organizer for it this year, so I am careful. I've always used pouches. I never put things loose inside of there. I love that burgundy interior. This one is made in Italy. And let's see, in here, I don't see anywhere in that pocket either, and that's usually where I put my phone. So no wear and tear at all after 3 years, which has a lot to do with the leather versus if you had lambskin for sure. But just, it's a beautiful bag. Do some measurements for you. I brought out my measuring tape, and of course they have true accurate measurements on Chanel, but just to give you an idea. Okay, lengthwise, getting approximately 12 inches. Hard to hold this up, it's very heavy. And then the height, I'm getting 8 inches. There's no way I can hold that up into the height. And then the depth, let's see here, I've got about 3.5 inches. So it is a really generously sized bag. It does hold quite a lot, and yeah, I'm really happy that I have this one. So let me flip the camera around. Let me show you what fits in it. I'm going to show you with and without the organizer in case you don't own an organizer, or you know, if you just want to see what fits in general. So it holds a lot. So let me turn that around and show that to you, and then I will share with you my thoughts on the current price, the price increases, and pros and cons, and if I would purchase this bag again. So before I turn the camera around, I got interrupted and I forgot to show some very important things about the bag. So it's supposed to be all about the jumbo, and yes, I had, yeah, interruption. Anyways, there's a big pocket on the back. It's very generous. I don't use it. And on the inside, I forgot to show you, it is a pocket back here in between, and this is all leather lined through there. I never use that either. And there's also the love note pocket, love letter pocket, and this actually is pretty generous. It goes up in there pretty far, and you could put notes or bills or, you know, I just don't use it, but I wanted to show that to you because I'm trying to show everything and do a comprehensive review, and I left out some big stuff there. Now let me flip the camera around. Okay, so I have it fully stuffed, and I would not carry this much, to be honest with you, but I just want to show you what can actually fit. So I have my sunglasses on the top and a soft pouch, and I've got my Louis Vuitton key holder play, my iPhone X, and I have a package of tissue. I have hand sanitizer wipes. In this pocket over here, I have a lotion. I've got gum in the back pocket. I have my Hermes Bastia, and this has my Clippa in there. So if you ever get somewhere where you don't have a place to put your bag, I have my Louis Vuitton mini pochette and full of cosmetics. I have a Longchamp. This is a coin purse from Longchamp, and I usually have hand sanitizer and some lip products in there, and so lots of hand sanitizer. So I have been nonstop using this YSL Fragments card holder, and I don't have a full-size wallet anymore, so I just grabbed my biggest wallet, which is still a compact wallet, but just to show you that you can fit that in there. I wouldn't carry 2 wallets, so this one would not be with me, but I just wanted to show you that you can fit a lot in there. So let me pull the organizer out, and let's put all this in without the organizer just to show you. So the mini pochette, it's not multi, and the largest wallet that I own. the Fragments card holder, the iPhone, which normally I put it in here, but it was a little too full with the organizer in there, the Longchamp, the Bastia, which I would probably put in one of these back pockets, gum in the other back pocket, and there is a place for lipstick here. I have never used that, so I forgot to share that earlier. Keys, hand sanitizer, and tissue, and on top, sunglasses. So you can see it holds a lot, and it really does, a ton. Let's, and the lotion, throw that in there. Close it up. It's not overstuffed. It is heavy when you put this much in there. I don't carry that much personally. And let me show you the organizer outside of the bag so you can see the contents in there. So here is everything in the organizer. You can see that. And then it just slips into here, like so. There it is. And then the sunglasses, again, just fit easily on top. And close it up. Kind of hard to do this reaching over the camera. There we go. And again, it's not overstuffed. Okay, so now let's get into the pros and the cons of the bag. And I don't think I said, I'm not sure if I did or not, but the organizer is from Zimone, and I love their felt organizers. So, pros and cons of the bag. I think one of the biggest pros is it's a timeless, classic bag. This is never going to go out of style. It's always going to be classic. It's been around for a very long time. It's not going anywhere. I love that because I'm just not into super trendy bags anymore. I've learned that I sell them pretty quickly. So that's definitely a pro. The leather on this one being caviar, having no wear and tear after 3 years is amazing. The hardware having no scratches. So I feel like this bag was very well made. I have heard a lot about Chanel quality lately, and I have seen some bad Chanel quality lately, but I feel like this particular one, for whatever reason, I don't know if they've changed how they're making things, but I feel like this one was very well made. And it's just, like I said, it's timeless, and I don't ever put anything in this back pocket. I didn't show you guys that, but you could fit a phone down in there, but I don't use it. But so the other pro about this, I think, is the strap drop. It's nice and long. If you have on a super bulky coat, it's easy. The Chanel medium, I feel like, is a little bit too short. And yeah, I like the strap drop on this. I think it's nice. So I also think that a pro is that it's all leather lined. I love all leather lined bags. I do. I just think it's fabulous. And so I think that is a pro. It holds a ton, as you saw. I mean, you could fit easily a full-size wallet, a cosmetic pouch. You know, you could do all sorts of different configurations than I did. It holds everything that you could possibly need, I think. And so that's a huge pro. The cons, the weight. The weight is definitely a con. It is a heavy bag, and it's not something that I think I would use. Well, I know it's not something that I would use like in an all-day errands, like if you were going to be out and about for hours and hours and hours. So it is, I mean, there's nothing in it right now, and I can feel this weight. So like I said, I don't carry half of what I showed you. I just wanted to show you how much you could fit. I carry minimal things in this just to keep the weight down. Another con could be that, you know, it's a little bit big for evening. I have carried this out for dinners, but I think the medium is a little bit better of a size. This size is not the most popular. I keep getting one hair stuck in my lip gloss. This size is not the most popular at the moment. The mini and the medium are really, you know, really what people are wanting right now more than the jumbo. This was the most popular size when I got it, and I think it will circle back around. I think the size will come back. You know, I think you go mini and you go big and mini and big, and that's just kind of how bags have been working forever. It's just the styles will, you know, they'll come back. So the size, you know, isn't as popular. I think the biggest con is the price right now. So I'm not upset at any of these price increases that these companies have done. I don't know their reasoning behind it. I don't know if Chanel really suffered by not selling online. You know, I don't know. I don't know their books. I know that they paid their associates, and I think that's really, really great. But this bag, when I purchased it, was $5,500, which is a lot of money. A lot. You can't say it's not. It is. That's a ton of money. And no tax, so $5,500 even. Today, this bag is $7,100 plus tax. There's no getting around tax anymore. So for me, with my tax, which is 9.75%, it is $7,792.25, which means in 3 years, this bag has increased by $2,292 for me with my tax. So it's almost $8,000 now for this bag. You're really close. You're not even $200 away. So would I spend $8,000 on this bag? And the answer is just no. There's just one hair. It keeps getting in my lip gloss. The answer is no, I wouldn't. I don't. Even though there's a lot of pros, I love this bag. It's not going anywhere. This was just my dream bag. I was so excited to get this. When you're getting up into the $8,000 level, you're getting like really close to Hermes territory without being handcrafted, you know, all that stuff. You know, it's not the same. I would purchase it pre-loved. I think, you know, definitely if you want one of these, that's a great way to go. If you're not comfortable like I am with spending almost $8,000 on a Chanel bag, that has quite a few cons. It is quite heavy and, you know, I don't know. I personally wouldn't. And again, they can do whatever they want, of course, and it makes my bag more valuable, which really doesn't matter because I'm not planning on ever letting it go. But if I don't know, I just kind of feel like in general, after I got my Chanel boy bag, that my journey with Chanel is kind of over. It's like, I think I have what I want from that fashion house, and I would not be willing to spend this kind of money to, you know, get a jumbo. I just wouldn't. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that this bag is worth the current price? Would you be willing to spend close to $8,000? Well, depending on where you are, maybe you don't have tax in your state, or maybe your tax is really low. But you know, would you be willing to pay $7,100 plus, you know, whatever your tax is for this bag? I personally, yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. But yeah, I love Chanel. I'm happy with all my Chanel pieces. I have no intentions of letting them go. But when I got my boy last fall, which let me grab that. Let me just show it to you. It was sitting on the bed, so I was like, why not just show it to you? When I got my boy last fall, I still wasn't thinking that I was done with Chanel. Let me show you the size difference between these two. It's pretty big. It's a huge difference. This is a really big bag. But yeah, they had some really super cute things come out this year, and just some really, really pretty things. But I'm like, you know, I think I would get tired of that after a while. I have all the classics, and I'm happy with them. I have one seasonal bag, which is my oldest Chanel bag, which I love. But to me, the prices at Chanel are just, they're just not, it's not what I want to do anymore, I guess. But so anyways, I hope that you're having a great day. If you like these kind of videos and you haven't done so already, I would love it if you take the time to hit that subscribe button down below. And I hope to talk to you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.